Kyrie and Leslie are two somewhat mysterious characters that we met a number of times over the course of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. But there's more to them than meets the eye. They actually first appeared in a 2011 novel titled The Kids Are Alright, a Turkside story, which appears to be set in the period just before Advent Children and it ends shortly after. Now, when they first saw her, many thought that Kyrie was Yuffie in disguise. But alongside meeting her grandmother in game, along with several other discrepancies, this was quickly disproven within the game itself. Leslie was also a mystery, but no one really knew what to expect of him. But there was a feeling of familiarity with them, and the game definitely made them connect to the main characters and the players in a personal and lasting way. So this got me thinking, what were the game's creators trying to achieve here exactly? So here's my theory. They're placeholders that will eventually go on to be much more. But placeholders for who? Well, isn't it obvious? Fan favourites Yuffie and Vincent. Hear me out. Leslie is a young man who works for an evil boss and whose love interest is stolen by someone more powerful than them. Who does that sound like? Well, yeah, Vincent. Vincent originally worked for Shinra and his love interest was stolen away by the high-ranking Professor Hojo. How about Kyrie? A teenage thief with a penchant for making mischief, whose relationship with her grandmother, who's her only guardian, is significant to the plot. Sounds sort of like Yuffie, doesn't it? The sneaky materia thief whose character arc largely surrounds her relationship with her father, who is also her only guardian. They have very similar backstories, but how about their design? Let's do a little comparison. So as you can see, here is Vincent and here is Leslie. Look at the colours used. The red, the black, the gold, these are all very prominent. You can see Leslie even has a glove on his left hand, just like Vincent's gauntlet. And what's Leslie's weapon of choice? A gun. How about Kyrie? Her clothes designs heavily mimic Yuffie's. The shorts, the crop top, the general face. And though her colours aren't quite as earthy as Yuffie's, the way they combine is very reminiscent of Yuffie's coordination. Honestly, I really do get the impression that the creators want us to look at these characters and be reminded of the two characters that we players love but didn't get to see in this part of the remake. But here's where I'm going to start throwing some big time theories. Bear with me, okay? So we saw the end of the remake. We saw that Zack is now alive. Now listen to this. What if Kyrie and Leslie's route to a bigger role later on is being companions to none other than Zack himself? Much in the way that Yuffie and Vincent are companions to Cloud and his gang. What if this party, once it has all its members, will mirror and maybe even follow the route of our own? Now I don't want to go too deep into this Zack theory now because I'm planning to create a big theory video at some point in the near future, and that will centre on Zack and his own Cloud, and Kyrie and Leslie and even Biggs as well. But the thing that you'll like about this second party theory is that it would not necessarily need to cause as much interference or changes to the main story of the game as you may at first think. It won't impact on anything that happened in the original game. It can just run parallel. But I'll go into that at another point, as I said. So, what do you think about the role these two characters have? Do you think they'll play an even larger part in the coming games? Let me know down in the comments below. Now this may be one of my weirdest theories, but it's not the first. So check out these videos for other theories about the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for notifications so you don't miss any more videos just like this one. That's all for now. Until next time.